Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. I am your host Aditya Tomar for the evening. So guys, hoping you're having a great day at office or wherever the part of the world you are in. So guys, let's say hi to everyone. Hi Tapan. Let's say hi to everyone so that we can know each other. I can see the people over here. Radhe is here. Dreams Group is here. Tapan is here. Neha is here. So, guys, before starting today, let me show you because some people are new over here. Not everybody knows me, right? So, it better to tell me about me, why I'm giving all this knowledge to you, what the background I'm having. But before this, let me tell you the thing that I'm going to cover today. I'm going to give you a formula which of course I've seen or I've learned or I've seen the way the world is going, right? Which will help you to get that kind of a comfort or that kind of a level that you will not fail in online business, right? If you apply that formula in a right way, right? This is the formula on which the world is moving right now, right? So I will give you that formula. So in today's webinar, we will discuss how we can build online business which never fail. It totally depends the commitment that we are having with us, right? Then only anything can be successful, right? Whatever you dream, it can be successful. Uh, Generally, what happen? I mean, if I see the how the learnings we are doing, right? Generally, I feel that we need to change the kind of learning we are getting, the how we are working, right? We need to adapt the new learning, guys. When I have started my businesses, whatever the business, when I have done, I mean, I'm doing different kind of a business, but the one thing that I've understood in last I would say 10 years, right, in doing my own business, that nothing is better than the software or online, or if you are connect your customers with this laptop to the rest, to all part of the world, then it's the best work which you can do. It will give you so much liberty, right? So that's I have understood. I mean, no franchisees, neither manufacturing. I don't do the manufacturing kind of business, but neither retail kind of a business or I mean, aggregator is kind of a business which is a part of it. But the online business or online work will give you so much of liberty of learnings and to make to have the kind of a lifestyle you want. If it's totally depend how you take that, I mean, totally depend on your commitments, right? How you work online, how the dedicated you are, so definitely you will get the results, because the competition is so much everywhere, whether it's online, whether it's offline, whether it's I mean, getting a marks in CBSE. I mean, people are getting 99 point something. So when the people are so much, you have to find new space for yourself, whether it's India, whether it's US, whether it's South Africa. Just, I mean, just this is a laptop and search wherever you want. That part is good for you. Just search your audience. I mean, that's the key to success. Just make your audience, make your community, whatever it takes. Doesn't matter. It will take 10. Never defined. Suppose, I mean, I say two things. Always have a big dreams, big goals. You should write your goal, you want to become, or how what the goal you are having, and always set the small milestone also, so that you can feel good, whether whether getting one client or whether getting 100 client. Always have that kind of a mind, so so that you feel good, you motivate yourself, you motivate others. But guys, in online space is always important to find your audience. Make your audience. If you want that, want an asset in the online space, then you have to build your community. It's not about Facebook community, it's all about your own community, where which you believe in, which other people believe in, right? So before starting, let me tell you who am I, so that you get to know why I'm giving this all knowledge to you. Let me share my LinkedIn profile with you. So, guys, I'm Aditya Tomar, business growth expert, right? I'm learning a little bit LinkedIn also, because earlier I was not focusing that much on LinkedIn. But guys, LinkedIn is a true platform which gives you a real identity in the corporate world. If you want, I mean, people trust you, people know your skills, then make your profile on LinkedIn a good profile, right? So I'm learning. You can see, no, if you can see over the profile over here, nobody is writing this like this, right? Not nobody like writing like this. So it's all about online learnings, right? So this is me, and I have around 15 years of experience. I'm running multiple companies for many years. This is the software company that I'm running for past 9 years. This is just I've recently started my own digital agency, right? This is my educational platform, which is working on learn, work, and earn kind of a principle, right? And it's doing the later hirings and contractual hirings for the corporates and all. This is the franchises that I'm running, right? So as I said, I am running around in seven type of business model. I'm running around four type of business model already. But all I know is nothing is better than the softwares. Software business, if you do that, you can be the master of it. I mean, you can take your life to the next level. And it doesn't mean that if you're into software, you have to code always. I used to code when I was in when I was in job, but it's been around, I think 8 to 9 years. I don't do coding, right? I do the rest of the stuff. Lots of part is there in the software, right? So that's why I'm saying if you with me in the digital marketing, I'm not I'm not going to help you, or I'm not going to tell you how to code. I will try to help you how to use the systems to get the results, right? So this is all me, working experience, and also you can see my profile. It's Aditya Tomar, link, linkedin.com/in Aditya Tomar in, right? This is my profile. So you can see my recommendations, reviews, projects. So everything is there. So I want to be very transparent with you before starting this session, right? So let me share today's topic, which is very interesting, going to be very interesting, because as you know me, I never ever like to do presentations, right? It's all whatever I feel, whatever I do, whatever the way I'm get the results. It's only I know all about the experience. Only all the things that I do is with the risk. You have to be in your uncomfortable zone, right? Don't be in your comfort zone. If you want to grow in business, just try to learn those things which you don't know, right? And today is the principle that I'm going to tell you, that you can grow in online business without failing. This is the best way you can grow. I'm not saying you can grow tomorrow, I'm not saying you can grow after 2 months, but trust me guys, once you start growing in this kind of a business in online space, it will be unstoppable, right? So let me tell you, there are only four principles. If you want to do, whatever you want to do, whether you want to sell your own product, whether you want to sell any affiliate product, whatever you want to do on online, just try to do these four things, and trust me, you will get good results. I'm getting it. I have got around 1500 registration, which I've shown you last time in my webinar, right? I'm getting sales online, and I've just recently started this my online platform, adityathoma.in, which has been developed by me, not by my team. I have developed that. Everything has been developed from the scratch by me, without any coding, right? So we have to follow these four principles. The first principle is learn. You have to learn what you don't know, because you have to learn those things which uh, by which the other people is getting results, and which you afraid of. I can't do this. This is not my cup of tea, guys. just just always thinks, uh, every big thing that has been happened, right? That has been not been accepted earlier, right? If I talk about Nokia, right? Nokia, the phones that you were using at that point of time in 2001, 2002, or before that also. The acceptance, if the acceptance was with the Android or the smart kind of a platform, then the company will not face the issue that they have faced, right? Similarly, Yahoo, if the Google was taken by Yahoo, then the Yahoo will be a different company together. I mean, right now. So just try to learn or try to adapt those things which you always avoid, right? If you think that thing is working, that thing is giving results, right? So I will tell you in online marketing what you have to do. I will tell you learning what should you should learn. I'm not saying you should learn everything, but what should you learn? I will tell you step by step. The second is do or implement. Learning is useless if you can't implement that knowledge. Too much learning, too much getting information is always harmless. Is harmful, right? Because you always think that once I will be perfect, I will make that solution. Once I will get this, I will do it. Just forget all this, yeah. Just do it. If you learn something, just try to implement it. Because implementation will give you more learnings than the theoretical learning which you are doing, right? Nowadays the life is much better because the people comes online, people gives you more practical kind of things through the videos and all. The learnings are more it's more physical. I mean, the learnings is feasible in a better way. If you see, I have small kids of mine, right? And they are, I mean, everybody, I mean, I think the kids that is having right now, they see a lot of videos, lot of TVs and all. So they are learn so much. They know how to use smartphones because the kind of a learning they are having. I know that you should not give too much phones to the kids or too much. They should not see too much videos, but it's fine. But the kind of a mind they are getting, or the kind of a mind getting developed, is through the learning, the way they are learning the things. Right? You are making sense. Am I making sense or not? Right? So try to implement whatever you are learning. Try to implement. I know it will be the failure for the first time, second time, third time, I mean 10th time, but the 11th time will be yours. This is the kind of a secret I am telling you guys. This will give you the way you want your online business, right? Uh, never stop trying, right? The third one, this is the secret now. Third and the fourth is the secret which only masters know, only masters, and which are doing a too good in the online space, right? The third one is teach. Whatever you are learning, just teach that, because you will learn more in a better way, right? And it will help you to build your authenticity in the market. Making sense? When I was in company, right, at that point of time in the colleges, you were not seeing lots of because when I've done my BTech, right, there was no excellence kind of a I mean a center, or any kind of a company was developing their center in the campus itself. But now the companies are developing their centers in the college itself. Why? Because they know if they are teaching the people, they're getting a better product which is ready for the market, right? And if you are teaching the people what you are doing, whether you are doing affiliate marketing, whether doing a software business, whether you're doing a selling some kind of a stuff online, if you are teaching the people, you will get a community which believes in you. Make sense? The fourth one is build audience or community. Tell me, guys, is it making sense or not? Tell me in the comment box. I can see a lot of people are here. Just tell me, is it making sense or not? Do you relate all these things with you? If you want to start your online journey, if you are doing the online business, if you are following all those steps, all these 4 steps, definitely you are getting good results. But if you are missing something in all these four steps, definitely you are struggling in somewhere, right? So, guys, this is the key which only knows the experts. You can see nowadays. In fact, I'm not kidding. Whatever I've seen, everybody want their own community. Everybody like to teach the people because they know the power of it. If you see about the SoftBank is ready to invest in educom kind of a companies, right? It means that they know the power in it. And with this at a place, you can reach many people at one go. Many people. And it's all shows uh, lots of thing is shows what the mindset you are having. If suppose let me take an example. If I have made a website, right, and the people who have connected with me personally in my inner circle, right, who have taken my course and all, why they have taken the course? If I have the only the website, if I didn't come on the camera on my webinar, did you guys believe on me? Did you guys feel that kind of a comfort when I come online, when I speak? And in fact, guys, I'm not that much fluent in English, but I'm trying to get as much as I can. And trust me, when I started my first webinar, it was pathetic. I'm running a company from past many years. I have that kind of a confidence, but speaking on the camera and without anybody, it was very tough, right? It was very tough for the first time. But after 30th, 40th, I think this is my 50th webinar that I'm doing continuously. I'm doing continuously at 11 p.m. Whether at the first time there was around 1%, 0%, I've started it because I know this is the right learning I should go for. I need this kind of a learning. And now with that learning, I mean, I'm not saying large community in my paid customers, but few customers that I got in my community, which is believes and which is correlate with me, the kind of a education I'm telling, the kind of a experience I'm telling. And you can see that value with all the web, because I can see a lot of people are following, a lot of people are coming regularly in this webinar. Why? Because they feel connected with that, right? They know that whatever the information you are getting, it's making sense, right, guys? So if you want to be an online expert, or if you want to start any business, whether a software company, if you don't have, whether a affiliate marketing, whether your coaching business, whether your online store, whatever, it's a jewelry, it's a whatever the store are, just do it. Just apply this, only these four principles. Trust me, guys, the kind of a the kind of a audience you will get, the kind of a customers you will get, or the kind of a followers you will get, they will be your asset for long term. They will be LTC, which I call LTC, long term customer. They will not leave you at all. Trust me, this is my promise to you, because they are totally independent on Google ads, Facebook ads, whatever the ads you talk about. And trust me, this will develop step by step. I'm not saying tomorrow you will get lots of customers, but step by step. Right? Now, what important is, what should we learn, right? What should we implement? What should we teach? And how to build the community, right? So what the learning you should know at least in the online space. I'm talking about the online. I'm not talking about the other businesses. I'm just talking about the online, and that online means whatever the business you run, whatever the things you run, you need a customers, right? Because everybody, when they talk about the business, the first thing is customer, right? And how you get the customer, that you have to learn, that the basic of it, right? So you have to get the mastery about traffic. That's the first part, right? Tools, right? And uh, traffic ho gaya, traffic, tools, and conversions. Do you think any more thing we should learn? Just tell me. I mean, let make it more. Do you think any more learning we should know? You should know about the traffic. How should generate the traffic? If you're talking about the traffic, only three principles you need. Only three, not more than that. What? Generating the traffic, managing the traffic, right, and converting the traffic. Right. This is all education you need. The first education, tools, to what all the minimum tool that you need. The minimum tool is how to make opt-ins, means the traffic which is coming, how to get that traffic into your how that traffic get connected with you, right? It's the first step. I mean, there is another way of doing that, but this is a minimum step of having the traffic in your opt-in, right? Opt-in, the tool that is required, right? Then you must be requiring list building, the tool, right? It means that which is the cold audience, which the cold traffic which don't know about you, they've opt in your system, and they're somehow coming your in a list, right? And your email list, what you call, right? And I mean, I'm just talking about the minimum tools that you required. Lots of tools are there. You can't learn every tool, but which gives you the results, right? And opt-in, I'm talking about. If you're talking about opt-ins, then I'm talking about the landing pages and all, right? And list building, what you call, I mean, minimum tool. I think this is the minimum tool you require. Rest of the tools are also there, but this is the minimum tool that you require, right? And the conversions, how the conversions will be done, you required what? I mean, I'm just talking about the minimum tool, not everything. Retargeting, retargeting pixel, or retargeting marketing using pixel, right? I'm talking about those people. I mean, if you are using all the four entity, great, right? If you know all the four, if you're implementing all the four, great, must be you're getting good results. I can assure you, if the people who are here in this webinar, if they are implementing all these four results, all these four entities, they are getting the results. I can assure you that. But if somebody is missing something, definitely they have to work which is missing. And the people who don't know about anything, for them, this is the minimum requirement for the learning, right? What the minimum learning you should do to build your online business without any help. I'm not talking about the coding over here. I'm just talking about, because I don't do the coding. I just build my systems to the right tools, right? This is the minimum tools that you require. Learning, right? And now the implementation will be of these tool only. And where you will implement? You will implement where? If I talk about traffic, right? If the implementation will be in, let's talk about the first thing, traffic. Traffic will be implemented how? Learning, or I would say making ad campaigns. Then only you get the traffic, right? Campaigns, or the shorter form. Maybe somebody knows, maybe somebody don't know. If you don't want to make campaign, just use solo ads. Give the work to the people who are good, who are having a good list according to your niche, and they will give that traffic to you. Just take the solo ads. Traffic problem is solved. I mean, not solve. It's you have implemented the traffic, and rest you have to learn actually managing and the conversion, right? And tools, where you implement the tools. If I talk about opt-in and the list building on your landing page or your website, it makes sense. I mean, this is the implementation you have to do, which required your little bit brainstorming how to make the website, whether using a WordPress, whether using with the core. Use the WordPress because you don't want to code, so use the WordPress. That's the best, I would say, best tool or best platform which can easily help you to build your website with the ease. Nobody else required, right? And for the conversions, what you call conversions required, guys. If I talk about the best conversion right now happen on webinars. The best conversion happens on through the webinar, or it's not the only source. It will be video ads, right? Video ads, because people nowadays don't take the product without testing it, without knowing it, without getting a proper education about it. So this is you have to do. If you are not doing anything, then you can't build your successful. If you think just making a blog and bringing in the traffic, you will get the profits, guys. You will not get the profits. You will disheartened because you will not get the results. The people, what the energy the people need when he get the results, he got the energy to do it more, right? But when the results is not coming, he just shut down that work which he was doing or he was planning, right? So guys, if you are missing something in this, then you have to work on it, right? And mostly I would say 90% marketers which always tell you about how to make ads, how to make landing pages. The secret is not about landing pages. I will tell you more about it in my fourth section. The secret is not in the landing pages or sales page, how you design. It's the secret is how you communicate with the people whom you want to sell that solution. I mean, if you talk about the opt-ins or the landing pages which is having the videos, right? They have the more chances of the conversion because they want to show their face to the people whom they want to represent something or whom they want to sell something. What do you think? Is it making sense? Tell me, guys, what I am saying right now in the two topics, are you getting those points or not? I want to hear from you. I mean, learn and implementation. Are you feeling this is the right education that you need? Or you thinking this is totally useless? I'm talking something crap or something useless. Making sense, right? Great, great. So let's move further. And and guys, this is the secret. This is the only secret which help you to grow and which will gives you so much confidence. Like why I'm getting that much confidence or that much energy every day after office hours. I can manage 3 hours for my webinars because I'm getting results. That's a simple thing. It's been around 2 months, right? I'm doing webinar daily, except earlier I was doing on weekends also, Saturday and Sunday, but I'm not doing right now on Sunday because the family was I was cutting off my family, so I don't want that. So Sunday is not, I'm not doing the webinar, but Monday to Saturday I'm doing my webinars, and because I'm getting the results, that's why. Right now, let's talk about teach. This is the kind of I would say, if you are an online marketer, then you can easily understand why I'm saying teaching, because this help you to get the confidence from the there will be two kind of audience of yours. One is which is already your customer, right, and whom you have to market the new product. You don't need to advertise the new product, right? You have to just market. If you're, suppose if I'm having an iPhone, right, and if I'm using this iPhone, if Apple has launched the AirPod, right? So I know what the iPhone is, and when the AirPod is there, if I have the purchasing power of it, I definitely go for it, because I know what kind of a stuff the iPhone is selling, right? So iPhone, I'm the community member of the iPhone as of now, Apple, right? So they have made their community like that. If you use their one product, right, then you will definitely use whenever they launch new product, right? You can see, I mean, as of now, they do the events, right? They don't do that much of advertisement. Right now, the advertisement is also they are doing, but earlier the events and the message convey to the people what they have launched, right? So teaching is very necessary to educate the audiences that you have in your list, whether it's a paid member, whether it's a just a free member or leads. Teaching will help you to get their confidence on you, right? And this will help you to sell the things easily. I mean, if I talk about webinar, teaching is somehow correlating, right? You can do a live webinars while teaching. You can do I mean, whatever the product you are having. Suppose I'm selling a phone case, right? Suppose I'm just taking an example. If I'm telling why this phone case you should use, durability, effectability, price, everything. I mean, if you are educating your audiences like that, then definitely you will be overhead the people who are just promoting their ads only. Take the reviews, take the testimonials, video testimonials. It will give more trust in the market, right? So, and teaching, how the teaching will be done, which I've already mentioned, it will be through webinars, live one-to-one webinars. You can do one-to-many webinars, like one-to, I mean, live webinars. I mean, it means that you can connect with multiple people at one time and try to have the two-way communication, right? Which I definitely I'm going to start that also, because it will give you a different kind of a trust. Like if right now I can see over here around 8 people is there. To be honest, I don't want to give you any false number. 8 people is there in my webinar as of now. I'm not saying 1,000 people are there. 8 people is there, right? But if I give the feasibility to all of you, so that you can ask a question, somebody is writing in my comment box, that's fine. But if you can ask me, I can reply you, so that other members of the community will feel more confident and get the more learnings, and it will help them to see more transparency. You will be more transparent with your audience, right? Makes sense? So try to have, if I'm not saying you should do the things from, but try to take a time for these if you want to grow in your online space. And if you are into a job, or if you want to build your audience, you want your I mean, you have some big dreams, implement this. It will not take much time, right? Live webinars, live, right? And now the most important factor, which is everybody is going in that model, whether it's offline. If I talk about Paytm, oh sorry, if I talk about Big Bazaar, if I talk about I'm just talking about the offline industry that is there, like lifestyle. Everybody, when you want to swipe your card, they will ask your number, right? Give your number, membership card, and all. They want to be in your community, right? So if you are able to build your private company, like I am having my private company, which is not Facebook, which is not Google or any kind of a social platform. It's a separate social platform which I have made, right? I'm having some numbers in that, which is for the paid members, right? So that's the private community I want to carry forward for the longer time, because I know that the power of that community, because I know if in that community I got the people who are think likewise, right, then it's easy for me to communicate my message or to make them understand the things easily. Because let me tell you, if you want to educate somebody who need that kind of education and who are ready for that, then your giving the education to that person will be successful, right? But if you are want to educate that person who don't need that kind of education, and still you want to give that education to him or her, then it will be no use. So that's why I said before starting this webinar, identify your audience, because this will give you the power of what you call of making I mean to sell the things to them, right? To because they also need that kind of education. They also need to grow the way you think. They also need that I mean they have the passion for that niche which you already have. That's why they have connected with you in that kind of a private group, right? And that to be when they are like my relationship starts with the people when they are in my paid group, right? Now, accordingly, I will like to nurture them. I will like to give all the learnings that I have so that they can learn the things in a shorter path and implement the things. Always learning is not a good solution. Or always learning is not a good thing, right? You should implement the things so that you get the results, and once you get the results you will get the confidence, and once you get the confidence you will start growing, and you will start building your audience, your influence, and better life. Make sense? Good life starts when the influence starts. So build your private network for like-minded people, so that you can easily educate them. Make sense? What do you think, guys? If you implement all these, will you get the results or not? Tell me. If you will implement all these six or I mean 4 things, will you get results or not? Right? So, guys, online business is not tough to do. Trust me, it's not tough to do. I have left my job in 2011, right? And after that I haven't never ever looked back. I have always started one business, second business, third business, just because of I know how to use the systems, how to build the audience, how to grab the attentions. And this is also a new learning for me, and trust me, I'm getting you in the group itself. There are some paid members and they know that, right? So guys, now let me give you that how you can learn all this thing so that you get the results, and you can shorter this learning path and the implementation part, so that I can tell you how step by step you can learn these things. There is one course that I'm running every day, right? Next step is, now the price got higher. Earlier it was around only $14, but it's around I think $47. Yeah. So that is exponential setup challenge, right? In this, what you will learn is you will learn all the stuffs that I've talked about. You will learn how I mean traffic. You will not learn the traffic. Traffic is a different course altogether, but you will know how to generate the traffic, what the different ways, I have club around four courses in it. Like you have a blueprint of the traffic sources from where you can get. There are 14 traffic sources, right? Let me show you that also. Just hold on. Let me show you the stuff. And this is just hold on. So this is business.adityatoma.in, right? This is my members area, right? This is all you will learn in my setup challenge. This is the setup challenge that I'm having, which covered with 5 bundle courses, right? And the bundle courses that contains about exponential business model, blueprint, traffic blueprint, and step-by-step learning how to develop or how to use these systems, including the your personal branding of your website or your product or your photo shoot, so that you can get the results, right? I'm talking about results only. I'm not talking about any just you learn the things without any results. I don't want to teach junk products, right? I want to teach a good products. I want to teach a good learning so that you get the results. If you will be getting the results, then I will automatically get the results, right? So that I believe if I give the value to you, then you will give more value to the society. Make sense? right? This is only $47, and trust me, this is all you need to get successful in online business. Now you can see, that was just disconnected. Hope you can see right now, right? Dreams. Can you see me? Let me share that. Okay, good. So let me share the screen again. Sometime it happens. This is the issue of the webinar company. Yeah. So this is the link, right? You should go for it, and trust me, this is the kind of a learning you need to get this to get or to be successful in online space. And your confidence will be high once you start getting the results. Trust me, your confidence will be literally high. Hopefully, the session that I had done today will open your bit of, I would say, you can see the kind of a possibilities you can have in the online space, and the people who knows about the online marketing and all, they know what the hook they required to get the better conversions. Yes or no? Just tell me. Is it this session makes sense for you or not? Whatever I because this was totally from dil se kind of a session, right? Because I always thought this is the kind of a queries I got no, I don't get the conversions. I'm not getting right. Sales. I don't know how to use the systems. So I have just simplified with minimum set of requirements you should need to get successful online business or your affiliate business. If you don't want to make any product, if you want to have your affiliate business successful, and lots of people are earning a lot of money in online, right? So this is the right strategy. You should just use this strategy to get results. Okay, guys, so this is all I have. And the people who want to join this course, you can join. Maybe tomorrow it will, once the webinar will be over, right? It will take around 10 more days, right? Then the course will not be at this price. Because I know my audience, where is it? Make sense? Bye-bye for now. Have a nice evening or night, whatever the part you are in. Take care.